Warriors 4-2, yes, I said that correctly, is the enhanced edition of last year's title. The Warriors games usually follow a simple principle upon release. Launch the new game, follow that up a year later with an Extreme Legends entry, and maybe an Empire spin-off in between. This is the first Warriors game, be it Dynasty or Samurai, that has been named this way. That said, let's move on to the nitty-gritty. The aim of Samurai Warriors 4-2 was to focus the campaigns on the new characters introduced from the last game. However, the new heroes weren't enough to significantly spice up the narrative. It still felt like a rehashed story, but with new perspectives or twists to the norm. That's not to say it was entirely bad, as some storylines were hilarious and or intriguing, but the writing never has been the series' strong point. Gameplay remains unchanged from the tweaks made in Samurai Warriors 4. It's still awesome to pick a character, slay hundreds of soldiers, and look badass while doing it. It's even better with a friend online or on the couch close by. The equipment and leveling systems were refined a bit for the better, though it still lacks some of the previous entries' better options. The biggest addition is Survival Mode, which pits one player against hordes of enemies as they ascend through a castle. Treasure awaits. It's not exactly new to the franchise, or any game for that matter, but it's nice to see its return. New or old, it's the same game that it's been for decades. It won't please the haters, but it'll ignite the inner passions of the dedicated fans. Samurai Warriors 4-2 is an Extreme Legends edition in all but name. The changes to equipment, leveling, and the resurrection of Survival Mode were nice improvements, but it's also just a minor step on the road for the next big entry. To those that bought last year's game, it may not be enough to persuade them to upgrade. However, for those that missed the boat, this is the version to get.
Boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, ba-jack, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, ba-jack, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, ba-jack, boom, ba-jack, boom, boom, subscribe.